Hey guys, welcome to Diecast, and in today's video I have this beautiful Porsche 911 or 964 if you want to be complicated turbo, and this one is made by Solido. So this is my first Solido model. I actually don't have any other Solido models. I personally, right off the bat, as soon as it got shipped in my place, it looks amazing. I love that glossy paint job. It looks good. Overall, like, as you can see, like, there's even like a nice background at the back there. Looks like it's a garage, and that looks like a shop. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Solido is a French brand. So if you actually look at the back there, like on the background, it's actually in French. I'm not sure if I can zoom in there. There you go. But yeah, this one says garage on it, but this one is in French, if you didn't see that. And if you look as well at underneath the car, there's like a nice brick setup going on, and that one in the plastic is actually a pick to open the doors. And there looks like a little decal back there that you can use to somewhere. I don't know yet. We'll see. So yeah, so that's the front. Up top it says 118 scale model cars for collectors. On the side, the website. And at the back, right away, it's all in French up there. And then the bottom's in English. So that's pretty cool. This side is basically the serial number for like, or like the number for it, like the code. And yeah, just get a whole bunch of stuff down here and whatever they're licensed to. Alright, let's open this guy up and see what it looks like. That went out easy. Take the outer box shell. Let's see what goodies it got. Oh, just dropped. So this is the pick that it comes with. The picking part, like this pointy tip that goes on a bend. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. It goes on a bend a little bit. It might be a little bit too sharp for my tastes. I still prefer the Auto Art pick because it's a rounded edge and it's very, very like thin. This one, it has sort of like a tad bit of like but yeah, like those corners are pretty sharp. So I don't know, like if you make a mistake, you might accidentally hit it wrong. Oh, look at that. So we got some license plates here. So there's a Florida one, and there is I don't know what this is. I would assume European license plate. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, cool stuff. I guess you can put that on the Turbo 3.6 logo right there, front or the back. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is attached with 4 screws underneath. Okay, I will pause the video from here and it will magically be on my rotary display. And boom! So, just like that, it's on the display. And before we talk about the model itself, I just want to say I'm pretty impressed with the model. And it's not because of the diecast car yet. It is more because of the screws that it comes with. So like I said, it comes in 4 screws, and just look how long these guys are. These are crazy long. This is like what, like over an inch maybe, like an inch and a half maybe. Like, that's a long screw. And actually, if you see this is, for example, an auto art screw. And this is the screw that it comes with. So the benefits of having a long screw like this is in transit, underneath it holds the car or the model a lot better compared to this, and you can see the threads on it as well. It is very far apart, like the thread pitches, well, it's more like a screw, but yeah, like the threads are far apart compared to this. It's a more finer thread. So that alone is a huge bonus. Like, I wish more manufacturers would do this, and it would help prevent a lot of heartbreak when you get stuff in transit. So I'm already liking it a lot. Anyways, let's do this review. So you got this really nice color here. It's really gloss black, and obviously the wheels, I think we'll talk about that later. I really want to talk about it now, but at the same time I can't stop looking at it. It's very beautiful. Unfortunately, it looks like this one needs a little bit of a cleaning. It just has a little bit of a sort of like hand marks on it. Okay, so this model isn't quite expensive. You can get this fairly cheap, like less than $100 easy. But for what you get, it looks pretty darn good. Separate piece for the door handle. I can zoom in for you as well. You got this basic side mirror. It's not too bad, but it looks like a separate piece as well. Looking good. Separate piece for the side marker. The headlights look pretty good. You can also see the detail on them. Unfortunately, the Porsche crest is not a separate piece. You got this nice turbo 3.6 plate in the front. You have some vents that go through and through underneath. And you also have these nice signal lights on the side here, on the bumper. Looks like separate pieces. Well, should have been separate pieces, but there's like this black line here. Or is that there? I'm not sure. I might have to check my other Porsches. But yeah, like so far so good. I'm liking it already. Separate pieces for the windshield wipers, and look how thin the windshield wipers are. Like, I just like the thinness of it. And there is a little bit of detail on the wipers itself. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. Yeah, you can see those ridges just right there. There's a bunch of ridges on that. So I do like that extra detail. It's not just like a one cast thing, and it's like you're missing all those tiny details. Very nice. Same on this side, except this side has the gas cap. And then at the back here, you have this huge whale tail, and you have through and through vents as well. Turbo 3.6 decal. You have that Porsche logo right here in the center. And then you have these nice taillights. And then another turbo 3.6 plate. And then underneath you can see a little detail on the engine. And check out that wheel detail. I really want to check that out so bad. So I'm just holding this by hand because I'm gonna need a polish for this car anyway, like a cleaning and waxing. So I'm just gonna hold it by hand, and let's see what we've got. So you have these nice wheels They kind of look like speedline wheels to me. And the detail here isn't that crazy, but if you notice here, there is a nice added feature. That right there is a valve stem. And for a pretty, for a low-cost model, this is amazing. And you can even see the tire tread on the side there. And you got the nice Porsche script on that caliper. You do have those drilled rotors. And you got that nice tread. And here's the cool thing about it. So these cars are rear wheel drive. And if you look at the offset of these wheels to the back, you can see that this has a lower offset at the rear and it's a higher offset in the front. And if you look at the back, the wheels and tires are quite wider compared to the front. It's a nice added feature there. And you have, it's fairly the same. So you get the Porsche logo, the script, and you also get that nice turbo center cap in the middle. It's super detailed. And it's not even that bad. Underneath the car, this is where they cut a bit of the cost on labor. So it's basically just a one big flat panel. And then once you go to the engine side, there is a little bit of work on the chrome exhaust. And the engine is, it's almost like a one-piece casting with the whole entire panel down here, as you can see. And then there's even some overspray right here by this axle here. And again, nobody really looks down here anyway, but again, if you look from here and you can see that engine detail, then it just adds a little bit to the realism. So I do appreciate the efforts. But yeah, it is a little bit on the bare side of things, but that's okay. Alrighty, now it's time for the interior detail. And you can definitely see how dusty it is in here too. And that's unfortunate. So this definitely needs a cleaning for next time. And we're gonna use our auto art pick on the door here. Gonna do the passenger side. Oh, there's actually a really nice click to it. Very nice. Oh my gosh. Quite hard to do it with one hand. Maybe you could try to open it from the door. There you go. Has a nice snap to it. I think it's spring loaded from the hinge. Very nice. Okay, so there's not much detail inside of the door card. It's one molded plastic panel, but you can still see the details on it, which is nice. Even the floors have some detail on it, but as you can see, the colors inside are pretty much the same black plastic color. And the only thing that stands out are those seat belt clips or buttons. Yeah, yeah, that's right, the button to release the seat belts. We do see some intricate detail on the molding. Unfortunately, it's kind of weird because it's if you look right there, there's a seat belt or a harness on it, but when you go in front of it, it's not there. It's it's magic, but you can see it right there. Or is that something else? No, I think it's just part of the seat, looks like it. But if you look right there, what is that guy? So yeah, I guess it's just part of the seat, I guess. And then we go to the front. see if it opens. Oh, it does not open. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, it does not open. And then we go on the other side. Let's see if I can open the handle. My apologies for having dirty hands as well. I was working on a car today. Door card is pretty much the same. We get... Oh, okay, so the gauges do have some detail. Nice, very legible. I also notice, I think the pedals are silver. It's hard to see if it's the reflection of the light. I think they are black as well. And yeah, we have the same black molded plastic on this side as well for the seats. Yeah, it's pretty detailed. I really like it. And for the price, you can't beat it. Like a lot of collectors are saying Solido is the way to go if you're finding a certain car. Like, they look pretty good for the price. I can't complain about that. Yeah, so here's where the cost cutting is again. So unfortunately, you cannot open the engine compartment or the frunk. And, you know, like, I mean, for the price, right? I mean, you got other brands like GT Spirit or Spark, and you get, say, a model like this, and unfortunately it doesn't open, or the wheels don't turn. At least these wheels actually pivot, they steer, and you also have opening doors, so that's a bonus. Because with GT Spirit and Spark, let's say, like, they do have finer attention to detail, and they have a lot more detail on the inside, or like smaller parts that you really can't see until you take a look at it. But if you want a nice representation and the best bang for your buck, this is the way to go. I'm pretty happy, and I just want to quickly mention again, like, look at those details right there just on the wheels. I think it's pretty worth the money, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.